Chapter 2 of Puss in Boots, Jr. in Fairyland. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Puss in Boots, Jr. in Fairyland by David Cory. Chapter 2 Across the River Dee. "Oh, this is the son of the famous Puss in Boots," said the peacock, who, you remember, in the last story guarded the gates of the castle where lived the beautiful princess. "I think the princess is on her throne this very minute, so if you make haste you will see her." And the peacock beckoned to Puss and the funny little man, who still had his magic rug under his arm, and let me say right here that it was a very lucky thing that he didn't let go of it, for something happened very soon. But, there, I'm getting ahead of my story. Well, pretty soon they were inside the castle and Puss saw seated on a throne the lovely princess, and when she saw Puss she jumped down and ran toward him. "Oh, I'm so glad you came," she cried, "for I have a story book called Puss in Boots, and now to meet his son gives me the greatest of pleasure." And then she made Puss sit up on the throne beside her. Well, everything was going along beautifully when, all of a sudden, there came a tremendous knocking at the castle doors, and in less time than I can tell it to you a crowd of robbers rushed in, and they were just about to carry the princess away, when the funny little man spread his magic rug at her feet and whispered, "Stand upon it." The next moment up rose the magic rug and sailed out of the great open window just behind the throne, and of course the robbers set up a great shouting, but they couldn't do anything, for the magic rug was soon out of sight and far away across the River Dee that separates Mother Goose Country from Fairyland. "It will be safer for us to return to Mother Goose Country," said the funny little man, "until those wicked robbers are caught, for they are bent on making a prisoner of this lovely lady." But the little princess said nothing. I guess she was homesick at the thought of leaving her lovely throne. Well, anyway, pretty soon the magic rug stopped before a lowly cottage on a hill where lived a kind shepherd who had many sheep. But when he saw such a strange sight as 3 people riding on a rug, he ran into the hut to tell his wife. "Gracious me!" exclaimed the good woman. "Am I dreaming?" And then the lovely princess said, "We will not harm you. We have but just escaped from a band of robbers." "Come into the hut," said the kind shepherd, and Puss and the lovely princess and the funny little man went inside. Over in one corner of the room was a cradle in which the shepherd woman's baby lay asleep, so the lovely princess tiptoed over to the cradle and sang this lullaby: "Sleep, baby, sleep, while daddy tends the sheep beside the gently flowing stream. Rest, little one, and sleep and dream." And in the next story you shall hear what became of the lovely princess. End of chapter 2.